Putting the blame game to one side, the effect of Brexit, of which you're a huge supporter, has been to raise barriers. Whoever's to blame for them, I'm just saying an awful lot of businesses look at those barriers, a lot of people, ordinary or special, whatever, look at the queues going in and out of Europe and think this is just miserable.
We have taken control of our borders, so we now decide who comes in here. That seems to me to be a pretty important gain from Brexit that people wanted. We don't have to take any person from the EU who wishes to come. And I think in terms of people's concerns economically, these are headwinds faced across the world, that inflation is running across the world. Germany, I think, has higher food price inflation than the UK does, that we've had some queues at Heathrow. Amsterdam, Schiphol's had worse queues. They closed a motorway in Sweden because people couldn't get to the airport.
One of our motorways has been closed tonight.
By protesters, yes, I'm aware of that.
Indeed.
The M4, a road I know extremely well. But this is important. The government is tackling a global economic problem. It is an inflationary problem and it is a supply chain problem. Supply chains are not working across global economies, and this is to do with lack of Chinese semiconductors and cities in China still being closed. It's to do with shipping being in the wrong place.
But it's all, I'm sorry.
It's very little to do with Brexit.
Well, you say it's very little to do. Let me ask you this. If I'm an exporter to the EU, has bureaucracy, has red tape increased, decreased, or stayed the same as a result of Brexit?
But we're opening up trade deals with the rest of the world.
Well,
so we are looking, but I'm telling you that we are looking to Australia and
because
New Zealand.
Because the honest answer is increased, hasn't it?
The EU doesn't want to buy our goods. I mean, this is a matter for the EU.
It's kind of a big matter for us too, if we're trying to sell them
The EU wishes to harm its own consumers, but we're looking at the broader global markets. So we're reducing red tape in relation to other countries. And that's really important. We could get a trade deal with India by the end of this year.
Well, let's hope we do. But
that is more than 1 billion people. That's a really fantastic opportunity, which we couldn't do in the EU because the EU was too slow and sclerotic to get its act together and negotiate.